Love-inspired suspense and HarlequinAudio present Trained to Protect by Terri Reed. Performed by Katie Drinkard. And every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard I saying, Blessing and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth upon the throne and unto the Lamb, forever and ever. Revelation 5:13. To Mams, the most wonderful mother-in-law a woman could have asked for. We love you and miss you. Chapter 1. Help! Help me! The cry sounded from behind Julia Hamilton, and she froze, her shoes digging into the sand. Her gaze jerked away from the beach in front of her, on the southern tip of South Padre Island, Texas. The wind and the rolling waves of the Gulf of Mexico could play tricks on the mind. Or was someone really in distress? Whirling around to stare back the way she'd just come, she lifted a hand to shield her eyes from the glare of the low springtime sun as she scanned the shoreline. There, 100 yards away, in the shallow space where the ocean met the sand, a dark-haired behemoth of a man, wearing jeans and a baggy shirt, attempted to drag a teenager dressed in workout clothes with loose blonde hair into an old-school aluminum fishing boat with an outboard motor. Earlier, Julia had noticed the vessel, anchored just off the shore, but hadn't given it much thought. With her adrenaline pumping and needing to do something to help the teen, Julia ran for all she was worth. Thankfully, she'd just cleared this stretch of beach for signs of turtle nests and wouldn't be treading on any turtle eggs. "Let her go!" Julia screamed. "Please, Lord, let me get to her in time." She closed in on the pair, kicking up sand with her waterproof hikers. Her backpack shifted, slipping over one shoulder. She grabbed the strap and pulled it off her back, but kept hold of the blue and yellow bag with the logo for the turtle sanctuary. The burly man's bushy eyebrows lowered over bloodshot, dark eyes that radiated malice. He pointed a thick finger at Julia. "This is none of your business," he yelled in a thickly accented voice. "Go away." The teenager fought against the grip the man had on her right arm. "Please, please help me." Julia splashed into the water. She pummeled the man's shoulders with her backpack. Inside the bag, the small folding shovel bounced off the guy with a tinny thud. One beefy hand shoved Julia away, sending her onto her backside in the water. She nearly lost her grip on the backpack, but managed to close her fingers tighter around the strap. Growling with frustration and determination, Julia jumped to her feet and slung the pack over her shoulder to free her hands. She launched herself forward and wrapped her arms around the teenager's waist. Then Julia delivered a swift and accurate kick to the man's groin. He let out a howl of rage and doubled over in pain. Julia yanked the girl from the man's grasp and sent out another kick to his bent body, toppling him into the water. Tugging the teen onto the dry sand, Julia commanded, "Run." Side by side, Julia and the teen girl ran toward the parking lot. The man's string of oaths reached them, but instead of giving chase, he jumped into the small fishing boat bobbing in the water, started the engine, and sped away, disappearing around the corner of the cove. Stopping in relief, Julia and the teenager fell to the sand several feet shy of the parking lot. Julia wrapped her arms around the girl. She sobbed into Julia's chest. Making soothing noises and holding the teen tight with one arm, Julia grabbed her waterproof phone from the cargo pocket of her pants. She hit speed dial for her brother. He answered on the first ring. "Jules? SOS, Isla Blanca Beach, near South Beach parking. I need you, now." "Coming," came the curt reply. Julia put the phone back in her pocket and assessed the girl who shivered in her arms. No visible injuries, but that didn't mean the trauma of nearly being abducted wouldn't leave a scar. Julia had her own internal trauma scars to contend with.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?